Hello, it's Tuesday, September 22, and today we're looking at Mark chapter 6 together. I encourage you to take a minute and maybe a few minutes and read Mark chapter 6 on your own. If you'd like to read it online, I've provided a link in the description of this video, and that'll take you right to the whole chapter. In Mark chapter 6, we see a lot about who Jesus is. We begin with the story of Jesus going back to his hometown of Nazareth, and those who knew him growing up look at him and say, "We know this guy. This is Jesus. He's a carpenter. We know his mother, Mary. We know his brothers, James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon. He's just an ordinary guy. How can he claim to have the power to teach? How can he have power to do miracles?" And then later on, we get this story where other people are questioning who Jesus is. We have Herod, the king, and many of the other people, and they think, is this John the Baptist raised from the dead? Is this the prophet Elijah returned after, 1,000 years? Is he another prophet, like the prophets that we read about in the Old Testament? And there's this wondering, who is Jesus? And then we get a couple of stories at the end of the chapter. And we get this story where Jesus performs this miracle to feed 5,000 men, and probably women and children along with them. And Jesus shows that he has this power that is beyond what mortal humans have. Jesus shows he is the Son of God. He has this power to multiply food, this power to provide for people who are hungry. And maybe even more clearly we see in the next story. The disciples are in the boat. They're going across the lake. They're fighting the wind, and Jesus comes walking across the water. And this is something that's impossible for us. Nobody can walk on water, not if it's not frozen. But here it is. It's just normal water, and Jesus comes walking across it because he is the Son of God. Now the thing is, Jesus' old neighbors back in Nazareth weren't entirely wrong. Jesus is the son of Mary. Jesus is the brother of James and Joseph and Judas and Simon. Jesus is fully human. He's human like we are. But Jesus isn't only human. Jesus is also the Son of God. Jesus is fully God. He has God's power. He uses God's power to do these miracles, to show that he's not just an ordinary human. But Jesus is also still human. He still has needs and limitations like we do. Jesus is God and human at the same time. And that makes him unique. That makes him sometimes difficult for us to understand, but that makes him able to save us, to come between God and us, to make us right with God. So those are some thoughts I have with today's reading. If you've got thoughts or comments of your own that you'd like to share, please do so. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Have a good day.